Okay, episode 22. Looking back, we've got season 1, we've got a bird in the hoof. I don't like a bird in the hoof. In season 2, we have Hurricane Fluttershy, which it's the Fluttershy episode I would probably rank highest. But it's not an episode I go back and watch too often. So I have no idea how season 4 episode 22 is going to be. But it's kind of weird to think that Ponies is almost done again. Let's get to the episode. And we have a break. Well, this can happen with blinds sometimes. Hello again. It seems that now we're on a week where an episode comes out. And in loading this, I have the first frame, and it looks like Rainbow Falls again. Nothing else to say. So let's begin.
Best day ever! We're all going to the Rainbow Falls Traders Exchange! And not just going, we're accompanying a princess on an official royal duty!
Please, it's not that big of a deal. There always has to be a princess at the exchange. Last year was Princess Cadence. This year it's me. It's just a formality.
What kind of exchange?
I'm sure none of the
Why
other
are you
ponies
going
will
in a
even
cave?
notice I'm here.
Look over there, the princess!
Oh, this is
Oh,
amazing.
that's just an entrance?
Could be wrong, but I think they
So we're
might
getting
have.
another episode about princessiness.
Hey everyone! Caboose! Where have you been? Yeah, I went on a walk like you said, and now everything is gonna be good forever! Told you so! Wait, Caboose, you were miserable. What happened? Oh, don't worry about matters. I haven't even introduced him. Introduced who? Freckles! Come! Everyone, I would like you to meet Freckles!
So what was this
Oh
exchange?
my goodness! You said it! The Rainbow Falls Traders Exchange is simply divine. You can get anything you want here.
So it's just like
Even you got the goods
some
to
sort
fight
of
for.
bazaar?
No!
Thanks, Twilight. Whew. One ding, nick, or dent, and this Power Ponies comic book wouldn't be in perfect mint condition anymore. And if you want to trade for a mint comic, you got
Is that just a callback, or are we getting some sort of connected plot here?
I guess a pony who's here on official princess business has to expect a little fussing.
But all I'm
It's
supposed
good to
do is
see
settle
this, but
disagreements
Twilight,
on whether
using
a trade
your
is fair or
wings
not.
to
And
hide
since
yourself
the
doesn't
rule
really
is that a
work.
trade is fair as long as both ponies get what they want, there's never been a disagreement. So there's
Is that a
really
daring
no
do
reason for
outfit?
any pony to treat me as anything special. Hi, can I help you?
There's a pony here who's
Is
got
that
a
a pre-wings picture?
Daring Do and the Quest of the Sapphire Statue, and I'm gonna get it. I've been able to get first editions of all the Daring Do books, except this one. No ponies ever put together a whole set, and I'm gonna be the first. If it
What?
hasn't
Why would
been
that be
yet,
difficult?
It's the only one in all of Equestria. Oh no, I'd really hate to see you disappointed. I did want to trade this bear call I bought for a bird whistle.
Pretty
But
small.
getting that book seems so important to you.
And again, it's another thing with black outlines.
Normally I'd say I don't need any help, but you're right. This is really important. I gotta get that book.
Well, I'm off to take a gander at some of the vintage stalls.
Did you say vintage? Why, old and rare items are so in style right now. I'm hoping to get a vintage item as well. I just hope I brought enough to trade.
I know what you mean, Rarity.
Hey,
Why don't we pool our trade stashes?
pool?
That way, if one of us finds something real valuable she can't live without.
She'll definitely be able to get it. Who could say no to exchanging a single object for such a huge assortment of items? Oh, yes, that is absolutely brilliant. I'm so glad I have a friend like you, Applejack.
And
I feel
shipping.
the same way.
Then let's go shopping!
One of the guys I saw in there for a second looked like one of the Equestria Girls guys that we haven't seen a pony of.
But I don't think that means I have to sit up there all alone doing nothing. Ever since I became a princess, Celestia's been sending me more books to read than ever. The library's overflowing, so I figured while we're here, I might as well trade away some books I don't need anymore.
Mm-hmm. There it is! The first edition of Daring Do in the Sapphire
So it
Statue.
was a Daring Do outfit, okay.
Lucky for you, because I brought my most valuable possession
3
to trade for it.
teddy bears?
My lucky horseshoe.
Dash, you're dumb.
I don't want it.
What?
It's just a rusty old horseshoe. That's not worth anything to me.
But how is Rainbow Dash gonna get the book she really wants?
Well, she's not. Unless she can get me that.
Oh, and
Chimera kind of dog?
Well, the pony running the ancient beast stall doesn't want anything I got. But if you
Oh, that's right.
can get me the
Besides
Orthros,
Cerberus, there was
I'll
another
trade
dog
you
that
the
was like
book.
two-headed or something, right? But that wouldn't be it because it just looks like a mutt with 2 heads.
I don't know how, but somehow we're gonna get that Orthros.
Oh, Applejack, I am so glad I found you.
Me too. You're not gonna believe it. I found a super valuable vintage item I just have to have, and all it's gonna cost is all our stuff. Uh-oh.
So much shipping.
So, where is this valuable vintage item you want to trade everything we have for?
There.
What?
Where?
What?
Right there.
The heck?
But that's a dented old pie tin.
A dented vintage pie
That's-
tin. The metal they used to fashion this one helps cook the pies up to 5 seconds faster. They don't make them like this anymore.
I am so glad you showed that to me, darling. Because once you see what I found, you won't want to waste our trade goods on that.
Birdie, you're gonna have something just as dumb,
Look
right?
at this gorgeous vintage brooch. It's one of a kind.
It looks exactly like the one you're already
But-
wearing.
Wait, what?
Yes, they may look the same, but I know it's older, and that's what makes it so much
Ugh.
But that doesn't make a lick of sense. Why, I wager if I switched them up, you wouldn't
Both
even know the difference.
idiots.
Don't
Oh.
be silly. Of course I would.
That-
So which is the vintage one?
That one, of course.
Ha! You're bluffing.
Am I?
Applejack, you don't know, do you?
Well, because... I can't. Because the one you want to waste our whole stash on is exactly the same as the one you already got. There's no way any pony would notice the difference.
I'd say it's a lot more likely they'd notice that than some dented tin that cooked a pie a whole 2 seconds faster.
It's 5 seconds faster.
Is Pinky going to get a plot in this episode? Because everyone else has a focus. You know, making it happy is not going to get you to buy it.
Yes, you are.
Stop that! Come on! Don't you start now!
Interesting guy.
Okay, I can see you're busy, so I'll give it to you straight. I need to trade this horseshoe for that.
Nope.
Oh no, this is going to be a long chain of trade this for that, for that, for that, for that.
Well, I could use another lamp.
Huh.
A whole stand filled with Discord-shaped lamps? Seriously?
They really do have everything at the Trader's Exchange.
Will you trade a lamp for my horseshoe so I can trade it for an Orthros and get my book?
No. But I'd trade it for an antique chicken.
Great!
Never thought we'd see black and purple as hair colors. At least not like
I got all
that.
kinds of antique chicken statues. I got your blue hens, speckled grays, your...
Okay, cool. So,
This
will you
might not
trade
be
my
statues,
horseshoe
those
so I
might
can
be
trade it for a
petrified
lamp and trade it
chickens.
for an Orthros so I can get my book?
Well,
let me think. No. But I'd gladly trade one of my chickens for a crystal chalice.
Is that Cheerly in the background?
Hang on a sec. We need a crystal chalice to trade for a chicken, to trade for a lamp, to trade for an Orthros. So, what are you willing to trade for?
Can't get what the dog is named or called.
Way across the exchange.
Actually, I could use a slightly rusty old horseshoe.
Yeah, but where am I gonna find... Wait! I've got one of those! Now that we've got the chalice, this is
Smash.
a cinch!
Do you really think so?
All we gotta do is bring
Smash.
this to the chicken stand, and we are...
Aha!
Ah!
You want me to trade all my books for a broken pen?
What?
All right, fine. You got yourself a...
What are you doing?
Okay, so Pinky's
I
with
was
Twilight
trying
for
to get
this.
rid of all the books I don't need anymore.
So it's shipping pairs, okay. Now I understand.
You want that?
Well, not really, but I'm running out of library space, so...
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! I can't believe
So-
that almost happened, but luckily it didn't happen, thanks to me.
What are you talking about?
According to the rules of the exchange, a trade is only fair if both ponies end up with something they want. You can't
Looked
break
like it was
the
actually
rules.
thought out and had,
Did any ponies see you do
like,
it?
sub-rules to the rules, and I saw 10 rules.
But you're not gonna say anything, are you? Haha, just kidding. Or am I? Sometimes I can't even tell,
Well, she broke her pen.
No, if you want to go check
Or
out
quill.
the rest of the exchange and
Or
trade
feather.
whatever you brought...
Nope, I just came to Pony Watch. I'm not going anywhere. I won't let you make a mistake like that again.
Yep, shipping. What?
Hey, every pony, step right up. Do not walk. Don't look over here for your chance to trade for a
Pinky is best Flim Flam? Oh, crystal ponies. It's good to see him as background. I guess it would make sense that they'd actually be around.
Oh, that took forever.
Except would they actually be
Okay.
fully crystal if they're away from their home? Like, wouldn't they be like how they were at the start of the Crystal Empire episode? Oh,
Perfect for the broken chalice mosaic I made.
oh,
All right, so what kind
what
of...
the hell?
I got speckled, brown, gray,
Oh
ochre,
no!
web
The pony we're supposed to trade the chicken statue to didn't tell us what kind he wanted. Okay, look, I'm fast. I'll fly over to the lampstand and find out what kind of chicken he wants. Just don't let any pony trade for any chicken while I'm gone, okay? Well, okay. I can...
And he's gonna trade.
Well, maybe you shouldn't get one of those. You know, unless you really want to.
Ah, Fluttershy is useless.
Beat it! You go. I'll stay here. Well, since we can't both get what we want, I will be the better friend. You take our trade goods and get what you want.
I'm an amazing friend. So even though it's for something that don't seem valuable at all, you take our stash.
I'm just gonna say this, I'm really avoiding a makeup sex joke.
I am. You're going to get what you want.
No, you are.
No, you are.
Also, what happened with... Oh, they did get it.
We got the kind of chicken you asked for. Hello? Where's the pony running this joint?
Dead.
On break? Ugh. These books made Twilight the princess she is. Before that, she was nothing. Big fat zero. Then she read these books and voila! Princess! So who wants to start the bidding?
Just a moment, please. Pinky, I appreciate your help and all, but I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this. No pony should trade for my books
Yeah,
just because I'm a
oi.
princess.
Why does Twilight need to oversee this anyway?
I know.
Especially, why do you need a princess at all? This seems like a mayor's duty or something.
Did I mention that Princess
Mayor with
Twilight
the
got
Y and the
use of
O.
Princess Celestia?
Whoa, wait. You don't mean...
Oh, that's right.
So-
Double princess!
Well, that crown actually looks like one we know. Been seeing a lot more ponies with facial hair. Guy ponies.
There he is.
Hopefully guy ponies.
Look, I know
Oh.
it's your breaking all, but you've got to open
I
your
didn't even
space
notice he
for
was
a lamp.
a cripple?
Sorry, girls. Been trading all day. My belly's telling me it's time to eat a note burger.
Oh, come on, please. Pretty, please.
Sorry, belly says no.
It's kind of an interesting design. I would have thought
Exchange ends at sundown.
it'd be
No.
more like wrapped around its legs a bit. Or something.
I've got an idea.
I'm not sure if it is the best idea, but...
Next.
Oh. That's actually a good idea, especially considering you would run out of stuff if you kept going through this. With this, you can actually make money.
Next.
There's been a lot of backgrounds I've been re-seeing that we haven't seen in a long time. Wait. That... Oh!
We're home.
That looks like the villain from Power Ponies, but like
As long as this thing doesn't drown
Orange.
us in slobber.
And that was his thing where Spike was actually trading comics.
Aren't you, little boy?
We're never going to get an explanation for what the book was.
No, I insist. You go fetch what you
Which I'm
want,
fine with,
'cause
it's just...
that's the kind of
it makes the episode
child
very
I am.
forgettably standalone.
Way too generous to let you outfriend me like that. We gotta hurry.
You can fly. I mean, sure, the dog might be a bit harder to get over, but
Crowd in time.
problem solved, please. Or... I've got to say, I was not expecting that.
My bear call. We gotta go! Of course, it's just a bear call. There's nothing I could have traded it for that's more valuable to me than you.
But shipping.
Okay, the exchange is almost over, but we did it. We traded a crystal chalice for an antique chicken. And the chicken for a lamp. And the lamp for an orthros. Just like you asked. So here you go. Now, where's my book?
Yeah, you know, the thing is, I don't want an Orthros anymore.
But...
Northros. You know, that was kind of a delayed reaction there.
Hey! You said you wanted an orthros!
I've been watching that thing over in the Ancient Beast booth. It's crazy! I don't want one in my house!
There, that's a good orthros. You just have to know how to treat them. With a little patient training and a big slobber mop, they can be a
What's gonna happen with this dog? Are they actually gonna find someone who wants a trade for it, or are they gonna bring it back to just, like, release it into the Everfree?
Yes!
Oh,
If she comes and stays
for a
with
second I
us,
thought
and
the
maybe
dogs
that
were gonna
means
eat the
we're
book.
trained.
Gosh, training an orthros takes a long time. I'll probably be gone from Ponyville for I don't even know how many moons.
Gone.
But if that is what you really want...
So we got a fair deal?
Of course it's a deal! Yeah! Wow!
Why could you not train the dog
Fluttershy, can you believe it?
at home?
Oh no! What did I do? Who's got something valuable enough to trade for Princess Twilight's princess books that she got from...
What is that red cutie mark? You know, like, near the middle. It
Over here! Over here!
looks like...
Oh, come on! These
I couldn't tell, it was too far away.
Twilight, with nothing to read by but the light of her own horn. Ooh,
Oh,
now that was fun.
The heck?
These are the books that made Twilight the princess she is. So who's got what it takes to trade for them?
Oh, when you put it like that.
Oh, I was hoping they'd trade the baby.
These books aren't that great.
Oh, yes, they are.
But I thought you wanted to get rid of them.
None of those ponies had anything valuable enough to trade for my books. Not because these books belong to a princess, but because they help make me who I am. Just like you said. This is the one I was so absorbed in the day Spike decided he owed Applejack a life debt. And this one reminds me of the day I got it, which was the day I met you. I may not ever need to read these again, but that doesn't mean they don't have value. I realize that now.
It's an interesting callback, so...
I told you I'd take care of everything. Twilight, I need you to say a trade wasn't fair.
I wonder what other ones there'd actually be.
I've heard what you both have to say, and I'm sorry, Rainbow Dash, but my hoofs are tied. You said it was a fair trade.
It's good to see her crown again.
Yeah, I said it, but I was wrong. I did want that book. A lot. I said I wanted it more than anything in all of Equestria. But there's no thing that's worth as much to me as a friend. I might have forgotten that for a little bit, but it's true. Which means there's no way this trade can be fair.
Oh, come on! That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Okay, the trade's off.
Yeah, aw.
And with that, I declare this trial and this
Wait.
year's Rainbow Falls Traders Exchange.
Don't tell me that's a key for Twilight.
I know it's not the pie tin you were after, but I hope you like it. It's the rustiest piece of junk I could get.
Well, I took my half of our stash and got you this.
Oh.
And I know you're gonna love it, because you already have a bunch of ones that look exactly the same sitting in a drawer doing nothing.
Good
So
logic.
that should settle it once and for all. Which of us is the better friend? Oh, come on!
Both gave up what you wanted to do something for each other. That's the coolest thing a friend can do. Trust me.
I know.
Hey, where's your double doggy? I traded it for something way better.
Well, what do you know? My copy of
Now I'm reminded of the gif where it's Twilight eating birds.
Not a one-of-a-kind first edition.
Even better! Because I can read this one with all my friends.
All shipping. Yeah, I don't know. I'll save stuff for the recap thingy, which will be in a week. It was good to get an episode where we actually had pairings of the ponies, and I don't mean that in a ship way. I mean, it was good to have a main 6 episode which focused on a relationship between 2 of them in sets. But most of them I was not a fan of. The one between Pinkie and Twilight really didn't equate to anything, and considering this is recorded later, I know the events of the finale of the season, and I know that this episode is pointless, because Twilight lost all her books at the end of the season, or at least all the books she had in her possession. The Rarity Applejack one was almost kind of annoying because neither of them had any sort of desire for what they wanted to get that was actually relatable to anyone. It was obvious that it was more of a joke kind of thing than a legitimate development of character or actually focusing on a good conflict between the two. And the Rainbow Dash Fluttershy one was just a fetch quest. The whole episode feels kind of pointless, and each of the stories within it I can't say I was a fan of, and I can't say there was any one of them that stood out to me as better than the others.